Oh, that was a very good. Oh, oh my! That was only. Do you guys see that? That was only an auto attack. Look at this Nami. She has 1,000 HP and she dies to an auto attack. That's Lich Bane for you. Hello everyone, welcome to this new video commentary. As you know, in these videos we take a look at some gameplay, we comment, we analyze, and today we're going to take a look at an Emerald 1 Zoe player, which is one of the best players in my region. And this player is Emerald 1, as I already said, and constantly faces Diamond 4, sometimes Diamond 3 players because it's about to promote. So let's take a look at this game. As you can see, it's really good. It's a very good Zoe performance. You can already see just by the KDA that Zoe was the hard carry in this game, and this is actually really good. So we can take notes, we can look right at the decision making, and also itemizations. We're going to check how the runes affected the game as well, and of course the summoner spells as well. So before we jump into it, let's take a look at the runes. Specifically, here we see that we have a domination tree and a sorcery tree. First we start with electrocute, which is always a very good pick for Zoe. Sudden impact as well. I have a collection, that's great. A treasure hunter, this is not my favorite one. I do not typically take treasure hunter because you don't typically get all the kills with Zoe. You don't get to kill everybody with Zoe, but apparently this player was able to do so. Personally, I always pick Relentless or Ultimate Hunter depending on the matchup. If I think that the game is going to last a lot, I go for Ultimate Hunter, and if I think that the game is going to be like 30-minute game like this one, I typically take Relentless. But let's see how Treasure Hunter works. We're gonna take a look at that. We're going to see if maybe it's worth considering for the next games. All right. And of course, it's Transcendence and Mana Flow. Mana Flow is pretty obvious when you take a look at the itemization, because as you can see here, right, there is an item that we do not have, and that is Luden's Companion. As we do not have Luden's, we do not have that much mana, so Mana Flow ban is actually very, it's very useful. Okay, so let's jump into the game. This Zoe is taking Ignite and Flush. And Ari took Cleanse, which is a very typical pick when you go against Zoe, because the E is very strong. Right? It's really broken. Okay. So let's fast forward a little bit. And let's find Zoe. This is Zoe over here. Great. Well, I'm not a fan of that word. That word actually doesn't do anything, especially if you put it at the 30-second mark. Like, that word is this. It was airy. You're practically just giving away a word if you do that, because when the minion comes to the lane and everything starts to develop, you know that the junglers are going to be taking the first camps, and that word is actually not going to be useful. So try to wait until 1 minute and 30 or 1 minute and 20 to put your first word, and try to put it in a specific places. Like, for example, if you were airy in this specific in this specific game, you would look for a more specific word that could give you more information than just that bush. Like, for example, looking for a word here in Raptors, or looking for a word over here, right? Of course, these words are a little bit risky. So if you see that somebody is there, or it could get like dangerous, you don't go for it. Simple as that. You just don't go. But for example, when I get placed in this side, I always go for Raptors, and I place a word here, minute 1 and 20, because you have enough time to see where the jungler is. Like, for example, if the jungler doesn't go directly to Raptors, you can just deduce that the jungler is here, right? And even though if the jungler starts in this side, in blue side, he is going to go right to his Raptors, and when he does, the word is still going to be there. That's why it's important to put it in a 1 minute and 20 or 1 minute and 25, etc. Right? Specifically, I recommend 1 minute and 20. That's nice. All right, let's jump into the game. Another thing that is important is that, well, that word gave Zoe a little advantage, which some people don't know how to take advantage of, but it's actually really good when you play in higher elos, which is the fact that she got the word and she got some experience. So as soon as Zoe finishes with the first wave, Zoe is going to be level 2 and Eri is not going to be level 2. So that's a huge advantage if you know how to play around it. So take a look at Zoe's level. All right, Zoe level 2, Eri level 1, just because of a ward. You see how much advantage she can get just because of that? So in this position, right, Eri should not be playing in the place that she is right now. Especially because she had the information that Zoe had a little bit more of experience. So Eri should be in a more defensive position. And this means that Zoe is probably going to land an E. Exactly. Right, look at that trade. Incredibly good trade for Zoe. Nice. You can see how Zoe is using her passive a lot. Casting Q1, then using her passive, then casting Q2, and using the passive again. That's something that every single Zoe player should always do, especially in the early game, because don't ever underestimate the power of your passive. Now Eri's playing as she should, although she's still going for those creeps. She's kind of forced to do that, which is great for Zoe, right? So Zoe's in a great position right now. So Eri is in a really uncomfortable position, especially because Zoe now has Ignite. A good Zoe using Ignite in this position could easily get a kill. Let's see, we're getting ganked now. Very good use of her passive to be able to dodge. Maybe a flash here, right? Grab the flash. This could be a second kill. Okay. If Ari stays, this is 100% a kill for Zoe, if Zoe knows how to aim correctly, because you have a flash, right? And actually you have a second flash there, so you can actually go for that flash, grab the next one, and, well, oh my god, that was so unlucky. And this Ari, I have no idea why this Ari is staying, like, what? Okay, now she's going. But, that was extremely unlucky. Extremely unlucky. Yep. But this is actually really good. If you were another player, like lower elo players would actually try to get that kill. Try not to go for it. Like if you didn't get it, even if it's really frustrating that your enemy is getting away with it, just don't risk it. Okay, we have some problems in bot lane. The enemy bot lane is winning. So let's see how we address this. We know that Eri doesn't have flash. Of course, Zoe doesn't have flash either. Ooh, that was a very good attempt. Really good bubble attempt. Okay, when you have situations like this, in which you're pushing faster than your enemy, you should always look for wards. You should always look for a ward over here, for example, or on this bush, depending on your time. Right? You can also go here, right? It's always good to look for wards when you have that wave advantage, when you push the wave faster than your enemy laner. And in this case, Zoe, of course, is pushing a little bit faster because you get a little bit more of AP. Also, you have more mobility, thanks to the Sorcerer's Shoes. The decision why you sometimes want to rush boots with Zoe has to do with the fact that when you get matchups like Eri, that are matchups that have lots of skill shots, you have to be able to dodge. Like, for example, a Lux, that's also another example. You need to rush boots because that's going to give you a huge advantage when it comes to dodging, right? Especially if you use your passive. Because Zoe W is really, really broken. So when you use it, you are faster, right? And as you're faster plus the boots, it's very difficult to get you with those abilities. Especially if you know how to read the animations, right? Take a look at that, how Zoe is just dodging. Whoa! That was a very, very good bubble. That was a bubble cancel. Really, really good. Okay, you go far away. We see that Queen is here. A little bit dangerous. Holy moly. This Eri is the luckiest Eri. Incredible. So she's going to get away with it again. Wow. But this is actually good because Zoe's going to be able to crush the wave. Right? I don't think that she's going to go for the plates because it's too soon. Right? You don't go for the plates if it's like before the 10-minute mark. Or it depends actually. But you don't really go for them. Right? Tempo is more valuable at the beginning. Okay, enemy team got the boy grabs. Not really good. Boy grabs are very, very important. So we know with this information that our jungle should be aiming to get the boy grabs in the next one. Right, as soon as they spawn again. Good. Oh, that was a very unfortunate Vavel. But good job using the ignite. When you get ignite on your W, try always use it. Of course, you want to use it in the perfect moment, but if it's going to expire or you have another spell that you can grab, just use it. Don't be afraid to use it, because you're gonna get some damage, and at the same time, right, you're going to be able to scare away the enemy laner. All right. Oh, that's an exquisite gank here. Right, a very good roam. Aries coming after us, but I think that she's not going to try to stay or to come here. She's going to stay in lane because she doesn't want to lose experience on gold. And this Zoe is probably going to give up and she's going to go back. So we're 2-0 now. That's great. We're going to run into this brand. Okay. This brand has flash. Not the best decision by Zoe. Probably gonna die here. Oh, yeah. Shutdown for Eri. Not really the best. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna be back. I have to go grab something. Okay, I'm back. I actually had to go and get a delivery that I had asked for. And I was just having dinner. So I'm just back. Hopefully... I don't forget about the game. So let's continue. All right. Okay, so Zoe died here, right? She died because she ran into Brand in the river. That was unfortunate. So let's fast forward to see what is going to happen now. Right, our Zoe is 2-1. Eri is 2-0, but Eri got a shutdown, which can be bad news. Let's see how we deal with that. Okay, getting a plate. Really good. Never forget that when you're getting plates, just in order to get it faster, you need to use your R, your Q as well, to hit the turret with your passive. It's much better and much faster. But never use your E. Never use your E because you never know when somebody can come from the river, or when you can get like ganked by the jungler, or the top, or the bot lane, or the support. You get the idea. Never use your E to proc your passive when you're trying to get a plate. Always use your Q and your R. Okay, very good. All right, we didn't lose the cannon. Amazing. Right. Eri has Mercs, which is bad, but it's manageable. You just have to be very quick with your Qs. Wow. Wow. That was a very even trade. Mercs is one of the best counters to Zoe. But if the Zoe is good, you're gonna get destroyed anyways. But long range Qs don't often connect when you hit somebody through a wall, for example, and they have Mercs, simply because of timing. So Zoe's just waiting for the wave. Eri is also here, so nothing beyond ordinary. Right, Eri went for a ward. That's okay. That's okay. Ooh, use cleanse. All right. Okay, she used cleanse, but if she didn't have cleanse, what Zoe would probably do is to use her cleanse to proc the movement speed and be able to hit that Q. But I don't think that that Q at this level and with these items would actually kill Eri. She would be like very low health, but she wouldn't die. Okay, we get help from the Avengers here. We're going to go get the Void Grubs. Very important. I told you that it was really important to get the Void Grubs, but now, well, they have 5. Not good news. Zoe's not even here. What? Okay. Ooh, let's check that again. I didn't see the moment. I did not see the moment when Zoe got like separated. Apparently, Zoe was taking a ward. Not the best decision to take a ward there, but okay. All right, holding the cleanse just for Ares' charm, which is okay. And nice. At least you didn't die for nothing. Like it was an even trade, 1 for 1. So that's always good. In terms of the team, well, bot lane is not doing pretty well. Our jungler got back into the game. That's very nice. Top laner is actually doing nice as well. And on the other side, everybody's pretty even. Like the game is pretty balanced so far. Okay. At least we get some... Ooh, nice bubble. Here, if I were Zoe, I would just run. But apparently, this Zoe knows better about her her damage. I mean, I would recommend running because Queen is really strong. But that was actually good. It was risky, but it was good. As you can see, right, this Zoe doesn't have not much health. Now she used E here because she's just gonna go away and she can see that the rest of the team is not going to be in mid, so it's okay sometimes to use E if you know that you're safe. If you want to proc, right, of course, your passive to be able to get the turret faster. Nice. We're aiming for probably it could be Shadow Flame, but I think that given the fact that she's a little bit fed, she could just straightforward go for Rabadons. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Do we have flash? No, we don't. So we cannot go there. Okay, but we found a Nami. Let's see. Nami's dead. Queen is still here, so that could be a second kill. Let's see. She has the... okay. Oh, nice. Lich Bane doing its job. Lich Bane is really good when you have those situations in which, well, maybe you didn't deal that much damage with your cube, but you can just auto attack them to death. That's really good. Auto attack them to dead or to death? What's the correct expression? Alright, we continue farming. Everything is nice. Nami's going to come here to cover, which is not the best option for the enemy team to have a Nami here covering. Because if Zoe lands an E on this Nami is done for, like, instantly. So, gotta be careful. Okay, Zoe grabbing his might. Right, walking through the jungle. Nami is farming. I have my doubts about that. Oh, we don't have E. Okay, but somehow she survived. Good E, but it's not what I would have done. So he went to base, and what are we buying? She bought Magias, okay. With 8 stacks, which is very nice. I mean, this Zoe is killing it already, so it's good to have as much AP as possible. In this case, you have flat AP. You're not building burst, and you're not building magic penetration, at least now. Ooh, that's a very bad flash. Okay, a piece of advice for somebody who is facing Zoe: never flash. Like, you're gonna die anyways. Like, Zoe can just grab the flash and go after you, and Zoe's art has a lot of range. Like, it doesn't look like it, but if you flash, you're gonna get caught anyways. So don't do it unless you have like a teammate close to you and you can just put yourself behind him, like a tank or something. But otherwise, I wouldn't recommend flashing. It's just a waste of a summoner's spell. Okay, we got some fighting here. Right. Okay, at this point, red side has so much advantage. It's very difficult for blue side to come back. Okay, we have diving. Wow, wow, that was really nice. Ooh, didn't have enough range for that Q. Let's see, this Zoe. If I were this Zoe, I would have gone like instantly after that Queen. Like I wouldn't have cared about that. I just would have flashed and I would have gone berserk. All right, we go base. I don't know. Maybe you could have stayed for that turret. I don't know. I don't know that I don't know about this decision. It's not what I would have done. I would have stayed. I would have gotten this turret and then I would have recall. Okay, Ornn ulted. So he's gonna come this way very soon. Let's see what's gonna happen. Wow, the damage. Incredible damage. Okay, we saved. Oh no, we didn't save him. Okay, but these are 3 kills. 3 kills for Zoe. Great. Yeah, this is a good lesson. Like, if you see a teammate that is in trouble, just go help. This Zoe is very fat, so no problem with helping. Oh, okay. Okay, Zoe has exhaust coming through the jungle. Not the best idea, but you know that. You know where the enemies are, or kind of know. Okay, if you got exhaust, you can just go for it. Because Queen is going to be very useless if you exhaust her. Nice. Okay, Ornn is pushing. Probably Queen is gonna come this way. Somebody has to come defend this. Yeah, Queen is here. Queen and Kai'Sa as well. Okay, this Ornn is in trouble. Maybe. Oh, okay, they're not gonna go for it. Okay, Nami's... Ares here with Nami. And here we have... Oh... Okay, at this point, you're pretty much unstoppable. As you can see, this Zoe went straight forward for the... she went straight for the Rabadons, because you have enough damage for that. Like, if you can build Rabadon's second item, just do it. Right? It depends. It's situational. It depends on how fat you are. But in this case, this Zoe is really, really fat. So Mejaias and Rabadons, just an incredible mix. Right? You can see that this Zoe has 636 AP. Really good. Really, really good. At this point, Zoe can delete anybody. Pretty much anybody. Especially because they do not have tanks. Right? I'm not a fan of Brand jungle. Because he's very squishy. And I'm not a fan of Queen top lane. Although it's not bad. It's not a bad champion. It's actually in a really good position right now, actually. But you don't have frontline. Right, you don't have much frontline with this composition, so this is a very, very good game for Zoe. Because you can delete pretty much everybody. Okay, Ornn is pushing. I don't know what's going to happen here. Do you think he's going to die? Probably yes. Or maybe not. We don't know. Okay, let's go back to Zoe, because we're here for Zoe. So, what do we do here? We see that something is going to happen, right? Good thing about this Zoe is that she's always, right, where things are happening. She's always fighting where the team is fighting, so that's another thing. Zoe is really strong, and she's going to be stronger when she's around her teammates. Because Zoe is not a champion that can last that much when you're playing alone. That Nami tried to block that. and she got completely destroyed. Okay, at this point, you see, this Zoe is, you cannot do anything about her. Like, there is nothing you can do. Plus, Lich Bane is really, really strong. And as you can see, we don't have problems with mana. Especially because, you know, now with these new seasons, we get, I mean, every single member of the team gets blue and gets red. So after 20 minutes, the mana stops being, it literally stops being an issue. For early game, you have to be more careful. But now, if you recall in the correct timings and everything, you're not going to have problems with that, especially because of the mana flow band as well. Ooh, that was an excellent E. Okay, this guy is dead. As you can see, Nami, wow, Nami doesn't resist. Like, ooh, look at them. Did you see? Oh my god. Okay, we're going to ignore the Q. Sometimes this game can be very deceiving. All right, so we are 17-2 at this point. That's amazing. Ares defending this turret. That's nice. The enemy, I mean, our team has 3 dragons. Like, at this point, they should surrender. Because there's not much that they can do. But the only reason that I see that the enemy team is not surrender is because when you have only 2 people that are fed on the enemy team, if you kill them, you get back into the game. That's it. So if everybody was fed, I think that surrendering would be more viable. But in these cases, like you can see, the enemy team can commit mistakes. So never surrender. Especially if you have only 2 people that are fed. Even if it's a 17-2 Zoe, you can still win the game. Because Zoe, if you catch her, Zoe dies in like 1 second. And as you can see, the enemy team just got 2 kills. They're probably going to try to attempt Baron, right? Maybe they are already there. Let's see. Yeah, they're already here. So enemy team's going to get Baron. Zoe just based. Zoe has a blasting wand, so probably she's gonna go for, I don't know, Storm Surge. Oh, really? I don't think so. Void Stuff, it's the option, but I don't know. I'm not sure if Void Stuff is what I would have gone with, but it's okay. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Zoe is in the jungle. It's really good that our support has lots of wards here. Oh, that was a very good. Oh. Oh my, that was only. Do you guys see that? That was only an auto attack. Incredible. We're gonna see that again. Look at this Nami. She has 1000 HP and she dies to an auto attack. That's Lich Bane for you. Nice. They're gonna flash, but that's not gonna be worth it because it's a Zoe. Good E, but didn't connect. Oh, it did connect. Alright, thank you, Lee Sin, for the kill. Alright, here, the game would have probably been over, but I guess that they were able to resist just because of Baron. So, yeah. That's the only reason why they were able to resist. And we are short on minions. So, probably... Yeah, probably they're gonna get like, ooh, oh my god, cleanse to save the day. Wow, if she didn't have cleanse, she would have been 100% dead. Okay, they're gonna go away. That's wise because everybody's respawning, going back, and now we're getting closer to the final fight. We're getting really close to that. What? Wait, what happened here? Oh my god, the damage, bro. Oh my. That's incredible, bro. So he's gonna kill her just with an auto attack? No, she didn't. Oh, she did. What? Oh, the red buff, okay. Wow. The damage of auto attacks with Zoe when you have Lich Bane is beyond ridiculous. Okay. What? What? Okay, they're trolling at this point, but what? Did she panic? Let me say this. Okay, so Zoe arrives, flashes. What? That was only This was only the auto attack, by the way. The Q didn't even land. So yeah, at this point Zoe is unstoppable. Magias with 25 stacks. Shadow Flame. No. Unstoppable. Not really anything you can do. Okay. So we... Ooh. Okay. Do you think... No. It's not worth it to go for it. This is really good. Like, the positioning of Zoe in this fight is really good because you're constantly annoying the enemy team. And you're in a very good position. Like, they cannot reach you. Okay, Brand uses ult. Okay. Probably gonna get the turrets now, and now the Nexus. Game is pretty much over here. Oh my. And the game is over. Incredibly good performance. Like, that was a really, really good performance, I have to be honest. Like, you can see how you can carry, like, hard carry a game with Zoe. It's just a matter of taking good decisions. It's a matter of being able to roam when you have to, being able to put wards when you have to as well. So with this game, we can draw certain conclusions about how or what to do when you're playing Zoe. And I think that one of the best things about this game is the itemization. Because right, you don't have the mana that Luden's Companions gives you, but you have early access to your empowered passive thanks to the Lich Bane, and Lich Bane actually helped getting so many kills. I'm not sure if you can actually see the damage of items here. Probably not. Can you? No, you cannot. But well, in the repetition, I could have done that, but I didn't. It doesn't matter though. You get so much damage out of this item. It's incredibly broken. But I personally build it as a secondary item. I mean, as a second item, not secondary. It's my second item. But sometimes you can go for it. Just be careful that if you build Lich Bane as a first item, it's going to be really useful, but you're not going to be farming as fast because Lich Bane, I mean, Luden's gives you that extra burst to be able to farm fast, right? Faster than normal. But another thing that is important if you're going to build Lich Bane is that you have to be very careful about mana, right? You need to be able to take care of your mana. But anyways, this was a really, really good game. A very good example of how to play Zoe in Emerald and Diamond Elo. Nothing more to say. Like, it went really well. Like, there were a couple of things that maybe could be considered mistakes, but at this point, are we really going to talk about that? Like, this Zoe really hard carried the game. It was really, really good. So this is it, guys. I hope you had enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the video, and well, see you in another one. So thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye.